Connected.
Would
Channel
like have
switched.
other soundings, but it's not recommended to delete. When you delete sound the data, it could be that you have a blue screen.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Tim and Bruce.
People do edit the sound files, but you don't just outright delete them.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it was a download issue. I'm starting to think maybe that's the case because just like Andy said, I don't believe that they would actually design a sailplane, even a motor glider, without an audio vario.
Download error.
Server is up.
Thank you.
Thank
User
you.
entered your channel.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Richard.
Oh, nice.
Tim had a really good cup yesterday. Good job,
Yes.
Tim.
Yeah, thank you. That went quite well.
From 1 second to another, you switched to turbo.
He put on the afterburners when no one was looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. No sound.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, there it is. I didn't have focus here. Interesting. I came in with the focus on the Alexa, I think. I just did the tab, alt tab, and got to this. That was strange. That windsock pole is very close to the runway. It might be interesting on a windy day with a EB, somebody getting blown a little bit. And we got Dennis in here. You've got a really good overall placing in the cup there, Andreas.
Yeah,
so
one place less from 9th to the 10th now.
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, thank you. Hope I could hold it.
It's interesting. Frank isn't really very high.
Yeah.
Maybe he skipped a race.
He is. He's one race low, but even his average isn't great.
One.
Well, I guess that would hurt him. Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hey, John, for the record, I wanted to state that I was wrong and you were right yesterday about the turbulence business. I had pasted in the conditions from some other task, so
Okay.
I was obviously wrong because I was getting my eyeballs shaken out of my head. So
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was just moderate too, wasn't it? I know you want to know if he turned it up all the way. I don't think I've actually flown a test with it on maximum.
it was moderate. I went back after the task and looked, and everything was moderate on there. And boy, if that's moderate.
Yeah, I only want to know what the severe turbulence is. I've seen a video of someone being towed through rotor, and that looked pretty extreme. But
Nice skin, Mike.
Thank you, Tim. You too.
Is Dennis on TeamSpeak?
He's here. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, there he is.
User joined your channel.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Right.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Good morning.
Hey, Mark, what time slot did you fly the Cup?
I signed up for the last time slot, but I've been flying the first one, the one that's, I guess, 5:15 UTC. I think I'm going to switch to flying the next one. It seems like the bulk of, like, the really fast folks all fly the second one.
Well, everybody's there. I mean, the one after that had nobody yesterday, and the one at the last slot was like 6.
Yeah, that makes sense. The last slot is only going to work for people really in the U.S. It's going to favor the people in, like, the western half of the U.S.
Well, the Australians.
That's true, but they can also, like, they're 12 hours off, so they can sometimes fly the first one instead of the last one.
And Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I wish I had more people to fly with. I like the crowd that I fly with, but, like, I don't know, I end up feeling like I'm flying it alone because I'm usually off doing my own thing. And that gets me in trouble.
Yeah. I think we fly better with everybody.
Yeah, I
Usually.
absolutely do. I made the same mistake that I've made probably a dozen times previously on the task yesterday. Coming back from the north to the south side of that ridge in front of Lesky Bled, I got a little bit confused, and that navigation error just cost me like 8 or 10 minutes. It's gross.
Wow. Okay.
It was my own fault. I know how to get back there. Just for some reason, I got a little bit disoriented, and I ended up going into the whole overdevelopment area, and whatever.
The route wasn't so different, but I've turned a lot more than the others. I used more thermals.
Yeah, on the first leg, I didn't use many thermals, but I switched after that. I had a good flight going until, now it hurt. Tim, I saw you did pretty well. So pretty high up in the ranks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim really did well. He started later and he just kind of passed through all of us. There's Tim. Oh, there goes Tim.
I had like probably my best start ever. I was exactly at the maximum speed, and I was like 2 meters below the top of the start zone. So it started terrifically, and I thought, this is it. This is my race. And then it eventually fell apart.
Hey, does anybody know who Delta Romeo Sierra is?
That's
Delta
Dennis.
Romeo Sierra, Dennis.
Dennis Simmons. He's
2N.
right here on the call.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Dennis. Check your gear, will you?
Dennis
All right.
is your fellow pilot, jet pilot.
Ah, your gear's down, Dennis.
Wouldn't have happened on the jet,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Of course not. There's indicators for that.
That makes hell of a lot of noise on a jet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make a hell of a lot more noise, does it?
It does actually produce drag. For some reason, we were always of the impression that it didn't produce drag in Condor 2, but it definitely does in Condor 3.
Wow. The start through the building.
Have you also the pony?
No. But this talk pilot will go higher. Don't know why.
Wow, I'm getting
Me
knockouts.
too. The tau plane was going
boy, I
through the
thought
building.
I thought my game crashed. Yeah,
And I have huge lag here.
yeah, that was everyone got that then.
Yeah. The left side of my screen was all black.
Yeah, I was cycling through the external camera right when that happened. I thought maybe that somehow caused the game to freeze for me, but then someone said they had lockup too.
I don't know what this guy doing. I have no lift here. Still on the ground or low to the ground.
Oh, you do have the, yeah, you got that low powered plane. Wow, it is not climbing, is it? Well, it's climbing. You are climbing slowly.
Strange.
I remember with the EB there was a bug where you could, if you set your wing loading to 50 kilograms, it was actually slightly higher, and then you try to take off or get towed, and it'd be like your glider weighs like 10 times more than it's supposed to. But I don't think that's with the plane you've got.
You should be able to fly very fast then.
But it was just drag. It was the sync thing. It just automatically added like I can't remember, like 5 meters. It was several meters per second of sync. You can get off the ground, the engine, and then just kind of skim along in ground effect. You can climb up. That they fixed that.
Oh, Doug, you bought the Neo.
I did, actually. I bought it a couple of weeks ago and flew with my gliding club buddies. I'm actually liking it.
Oh, yeah, I really like it. It's got a really nice cockpit, too. You know, it's just got everything you need right there, nice and large.
Well, there's good luck. I got the turboprop.
Well, I don't think it's going to make me any better a pilot, but at least it'll be more fun, I think.
But it's the pay-to-win glider right now.
Well, the handicap will help you.
I could use all the help I could get.
Yeah. It's really good for that.
But even the turboprop just barely cleared those buildings.
Well, I didn't notice any of that when I took off. I missed the excitement. I was too busy looking at that sock pole that seemed kind of close for thinking about it for EB days.
I released before we crashed, Tim.
Yeah, and it's not very good, unfortunately. It's very narrow.
What do you mean before you crashed, Andy?
The tow plane went into my thermal at the same level.
Aren't you guys safe if you're in tow?
Yeah.
If you are currently attached on tow, you won't collide with anything else.
You're immortal in tow.
I think you can hit trees or the ground or something, but other gliders you can't hit.
Yeah, that's true. We know you can't run into the ground. The suicidal pilots know that too. Looking good in that Neo there, Doug.
I'm sorry, what's that?
You're looking good in that Neo. You just came down here below me there.
Oh,
it suits you.
Yeah, if I could only get my hands on a real one.
Yeah, I imagine that would be wonderful.
Oh, wouldn't it though?
Yeah, as a real pilot, I can't imagine what a joy it would be to get a hands on one of these high performance things. Whoa, I almost took you out there, Doug.
That's
sorry.
okay. I saw you. I pulled away.
Yeah, I saw it late and pulled the other way. I was leaving the cloud. I was starting to dive down through it.
Yeah, well, the best I ever did in real life was flying dual in a DG-505 many years ago, and it just blew me away. It was just a little place in the Mojave, California, just by the foothills, and this thing was just tremendous aircraft. I like I say, I still remember the effect it had on me.
Can you imagine a Ventus 3 or something like that?
Oh, wow.
I know Clement Sipek he went from Venice 2 to a 3, and he's been really impressed with that step. Of course, he's got a motor too now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I hadn't been flying sailplanes for a very long time. I was out on business in the Mojave, and there's a little place called Llano, Llano, I think it was, and it's right in the foothills between there. So we took a tow, did a little bit of thermaling over the desert, then headed over to the ridge and climbed right up to the very top. And it was really cool to see the Mojave Desert on one side and the LA Basin on the other. And like I say, the performance of this thing was just outstanding.
Very cool.
Boys, what
Hi,
time?
Selko.
Hi, Silko.
Any time left?
Never fly an
Strong
open
fire.
class.
No, not yet.
Yeah, you better hurry up so I have to get in because the join time has ended.
Okay, thank you.
You performed very well, Silko.
Yeah,
Impressive.
Selko's been doing great.
Well,
Even
Big
better than one
dogs know
before
now
this.
your name.
yeah. The guy who occasionally does really well.
Yeah. On Marburg Open was a theme. Who is that guy? Who is it?
Yeah, Frank didn't want to let me win. He flew 50 kilometers more with the higher average speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice race. And my fault was that I was after the start very low, and that take me 12 minutes to come up.
Yeah, the start was crucial to get high and stay high.
Yeah, and that was my mistake.
Looks like Conrado is talking to you there, Mark.
I know. He's been ever since we started doing the $1 a flight. I've been kicking his ass. I think he's starting to. It's starting to light a fire in his belly.
Nothing like a little bit side hustle.
Yeah. I'll talk a little smack.
Well, we used to do this back in the day, and like at first I absolutely kicked his butt, but he studied and like really came back, and then he was kicking my butt consistently. So it's been a good thing for us. Whichever one of us is behind really seems to up their game. I just don't think he's adjusted to Condor3 yet. He keeps letting himself get low and paying the price for it.
Mark and Conrado, the butt kickers.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said you are a bunch of butt kickers.
Yes, indeed. We're just both hyper-competitive jerks, I think, is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Neither one of us likes to lose.
And do you keep count of the winnings?
What's that?
Do you keep count of the winnings?
Yeah, we keep track and then we pay out when one person is up by 10. I think there's been 3 rounds of it. One of them, he paid me 10 the first time. Actually, maybe the first 2 times. And then I paid him 10 once. And then we both took a year off or so. So we're back again now. But I know there were a couple of times where one of us got to like 7 or 8, and then the other person got really angry and got it all the way back to 0.
Well, what's with the start? Oh, we have people on the ground, huh?
Yeah, that's me holding you back.
I'm not, I was getting accustomed to those air starts.
But I'll be up
not understand.
quickly. I've got the jet tow.
Okay.
I did not understand why they don't do every time air start.
Well, I'm right over the top of the field. I could see, I think there's only one sailplane left on the ground right now.
Yeah, Zelko.
Looks like there is somebody behind me as well.
Okay.
Oh, possibly. I could only see one tag down there, but
There you go. I got it. 1 minute.
Cloud Street.
Can somebody quickly brief me on the weather?
It's blowing
Following
in every
the
direction
clouds.
there is. I think that is almost literally accurate. Those weather zones are. I kind of just glanced at it and was like, nah.
The second weather zone is all overdeveloped, though, with a strong wind from the south, and that'll be at the finish.
Okay.
22
And the
from the
last weather
south.
zone is compared to the space in opposite direction.
The weather zone, the first weather zone, it's 23 from the west. You got south, you got blown to the north on the, let's see.
Yeah, I remember I looked at the wind tab first, and I thought that'll be great. The ridge leading right to the finish will work really well because of the wind. And then I clicked over to the clouds and thought, oh, shoot, we might be dodging storms. And the second weather zone is moving too, but I don't think there's any way to get there before it hits.
I looked at it, and it really just starts breaking into the at 1 hour mark. It starts to touch, is what it seemed like. So I thought, well, we're fine.
I thought it got there at like 2 p.m., which is almost now.
Yes, I wasn't seeing that, but plus we waste a lot of time getting started here.
What are you thinking? Start. Clouds are here and ready.
I guess so. I'm over here doing
Yeah,
nothing.
go
I
also.
may as well go, you know.
Go back and starting. Good luck, guys.
It's always bad to go first, but I may as well.
Good luck, all.
Look. The story first is fun. If you actually finish first, you can take a screenshot and say you won.
Yeah. No, everybody passes me on the way.
Yeah, but you quickly take screenshot and claim it a victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had one more weather zone, he could have had all four points of the compass for the win.
Did you guys do that, the FAI loop contest thing?
This one I didn't register.
Well, I tried, but I didn't manage to connect.
I thought it was a really fun task. It was an interesting thing to like have that loop and then they had one giant weather system which was guaranteed to affect absolutely everybody. And so you had like 3 laps around the course, and the thermals went from fantastic to medium to gone over the 3 loops. It was a really interesting task. I liked it a lot.
Don't forget the bugs.
I lost mine.
One of my patented terrible starts here.
Yeah, I had a bad start as well.
Yeah, you forget just how quickly the Neo loses altitude. I scrubbed off way too much altitude ahead of time.
Yeah, I try to get my speed established and then drop my DDH down to about 100 and wait till the end to scrub off that last 100.
Yeah,
because it always disappears before I get there.
The 100's not enough for the Neo if you're very far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm at the top of the circle, 100 usually gets me down to about 0 by the time I'm there. Although I do set my MC up to like 3 or so, which helps a bit. If you're flying it with MC 0, yeah, it's gonna disappear.
And we had the headwind as well.
Oh, good one.
This is not a great thermal, actually.
Neither was that first one.
Richard, is that any good?
Not for me yet.
Oh, was that the one Mike maybe just left?
Yeah.
How was that one? You said it was no good, Mike?
No, it was horrible for me. I couldn't get anything out of it to speak of, just over 1.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was leaving that one as well, and it was getting rather crowded.
This one's really narrow, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going through the first one. It's got like a 2.7 netto.
I have 3.0 here. Average
Netto?
4 meter. Netto. Average 4.2. I think the center is on the side of the cloud.
Oh yeah, there's more than one core.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably just 2 thermals next to each other.
It's difficult to find.
Yeah, there's 3.5 netto on this cloud, and that's the second cloud I went through. Nice skin, Tim.
Yeah, thank you.
Seem to be climbing up toward you, Tim. I'm right below you. There, I just kind of went a little bit outside.
John, what's your tactic? Go to the left?
My tactic was to be not sure which way I wanted to go. Yeah, I think from here that looks like probably the best one. The closest cloud, the left quite a ways off.
Strongest also, yeah.
It's a really long deviation to the off course, but yeah, I don't know.
Coming with you. Keep fingers crossed.
It's weakening, Tim.
Yeah.
Coming around underneath you again, Tim.
Yeah, okay. I'm behind you. I'm above. I see you.
Okay.
I'm taking a polish round and then I'll continue on.
Okay. Yeah, it's dropping a bit.
Might have been better to go a little bit to the right sooner, but we're already kind of committed to this one.
See you. I try another route, but I have no lift.
The thermal will be around the corner on the other side of this peak. Yeah, behind the sink. Yeah. these clouds are so big, you can't tell where the thermal would be formed.
Yeah. That's also nothing.
I'm gonna go with this, make this over here. It's kind of zigzag way. Is it just me, or Andy or Andreas, or is there a whole lot more clouds over there where everyone else is than was when we left?
Yeah, I'm also irritated. Just try to catch these peaks of the mountains if there is something, but
There should be a thermal here above this little point here, and then and just kind of curve along and follow the next ones. Yeah, right there.
unbelievable. Got it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep on going.
Yeah. You're 200 meters higher than I.
This was the best one yet, Zelko. 3.8 average.
Huge clouds and tiny cores.
I don't have that in knots here.
You know, in these tasks we have these days, you kind of look at the ridges and go, yeah, that might be okay, but what the clouds are doing, it's going to could totally change everything, and usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just generally distrustful of ridges. Like, if they work, that's great, but I never, ever, ever make my flight dependent on that.
All I look at ridges as is a source for thermals now. Same way I don't look at them for lift themselves.
Yeah, everything's a thermal task. It's just some of them happen right along ridge lines.
RT's just shot up, so he could lift there. Wipe my bugs. Good chance to stop.
Yes.
Oh my god, I just realized I had my rudders enabled even though I don't have my rudder pedals plugged in anymore. No wonder I've been thermaling suboptimally. So much better now. Auto rudder back on.
Well, you didn't see the yaw string?
Well, I did notice it, but I thought I was just like thermaling poorly because I still have my rudder pedals there. It's just not plugged in. I thought I was just doing really, really, really bad with them today. But if I banked enough, the yaw string was fine. Yeah, I built my own rudder pedals, and there's just this. They're not calibrated correctly yet, so it was a little bit off. Then I unplugged them last night and just forgot. I'm actually kind of surprised I could thermal at all without them.
Oh man, this SA guy is just passing us.
See him?
He's so much higher. Oh,
The
no, never
EB.
mind. I know, I
EB.
looked up there, I was like, wait a second. It's the EB, never
Let's
mind.
attack the EB.
It's the
John.
gliding monster.
Attack the EB, John.
Gee, I wonder why, eh?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I was like, saw those long wings. I'm like, wait, okay, never mind. Well, I don't think the way we went was any faster, but I don't think it was massively slower either. It was a little slower than everyone else. But
Was a good way so far.
I think RT's pushing a little too hard. He really should slow down a little bit. He doesn't need to stop
Yes,
and climb.
stay high.
He should slow down a little bit and climb up while flying along the clouds.
Yeah, RT was really, really good Condor 1 and 2. I think he's another person who has not adapted to slowing down and staying high. He has a lot of flights where he gets out in front and then doesn't finish.
You learn it late until the next cloud when you see how long you have to get up again.
Or if you get too low and you just can't get to the next cloud.
Yeah.
Lift any time now, please.
No lift.
Yeah, I'm still in sync. Okay, there it goes.
That's a little bit weird. So big clouds on the lift.
Well, I mean, don't even think about the fact that with these gigantic clouds covering the ridges, there shouldn't be any thermals here anyway. And RT did slow down to get back up. I think he stopped the circle, actually. Wait, please.
Oh, don't do this in real life.
I have to tell you, it still scares the crap out of me, even on Condor, to be able to fly like this.
Yeah.
Oh man, that next leg. Ugh. I don't even know how we're going to do that next leg.
First valley. Maybe lee side.
Wow. Really good lift right there.
Hey, Bruce.
Hi.
Just passing through.
Okay, yeah, I just had to, I was getting too low.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Nice, John.
Congrats.
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 Congrats, Tim. Congrats, Andreas.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Tim and Andreas.
Congrats, boys.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Richard.
I guess a little bit to the left, maybe.
That's Bruce, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Bruce.
There's that
That's
cloud
down
in
here.
that,
Congrats, Mike.
that cloud in that first race there, and then it's kind of followed the original.
I turn here.
Congrats,
little lower.
US boys.
I'll try this next cloud. Oh dear. Did not get anything off that one. The new one right above me. Right here. This is a very narrow one.
That's clouds dying? No.
No, this one is very narrow.
Yeah, I was looking at the one behind you.
Yes, the one behind me probably is dying, or the one right in front of me is dying too. The one behind me I didn't catch anything from it, so I don't know where the thermal was. This is a new one that popped up as I was flying under it. Oh man, I think RT may be down too low now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very predictable playbook for him. Goes out fast, gets a little bit low, puts himself in the penalty box, and that's it.
Congrats, Andy.
Congrats, Andy.
Merci.
Congrats.
I just saw BAB fall to the wrong side of the ledge too, and now he's struggling. He didn't miss it by much, but he missed one pass on the wrong side, and now he's hurting. Oh, no, he found something. Good for him.
Man, this is really
Got
hard to
something
stay
out there in
centered.
the blue, Richard?
Well, I don't know what I've got, but there's something. It's only about one.
Yeah, this isn't doing much for me. I'm gonna end up hitting KJA.
Yeah, I'm leaving this one too. Yeah, it's just so hard with thermal.
Yeah.
1.6 average. Gained 100 out of it. You guys have some altitude though. I'm kind of taking my chances by leaving, but I guess I'm going to.
I'm gonna stick to this side because the sun's from this side, so the thermal's from the other side.
The east wind's going to start up to 23 here. But it's like, well, where are the clouds is the question.
Yeah, this one's better, Mike.
That's
New
Mark.
cloud. John got it.
You tried for that?
SA
Yeah,
just
Richard,
caught-
I flew under you, and there just wasn't much there, so I kicked over to this one.
Yeah, good call.
Nice timing.
I'm not sure where it's at though. I just barely caught the thermal. I'll say it says with the wind, it's coming off at an angle from the slope.
I'm just not getting it done here.
Yeah, these thermals are tough over here. I don't.
Just can't do it. I don't know. This looks pretty uncomfortable going this way without enough altitude. John, you look like you're in the best shape.
Well, I'm still kind of below these ridges. I don't know where the thermals are going.
If that cloud up there doesn't do it, I'm done.
I don't like it when everybody ahead of me is talking like that.
It's depressing.
Problem of real men.
RT is still going though. That's a good sign. Well, I don't know where he's going to get any lift up there.
He's flying in constant sync over here.
Yeah,
That's not
really
bad.
good.
Actually, I'm gonna get close to the ridge. There should be some slope wind from the thermal wind.
Maybe we need a new feature.
Yeah, there's a little
Land and
bit.
push the glider over the top.
There is a little bit of lift here.
We're in the lead at the moment, right?
And lift
That's
here.
part of the deal.
We're actually flying almost straight into the wind.
Yeah, my computer's not showing that. It's showing it coming in at my 45 to the right.
No. No is the answer to do I feel lucky? Can I make a circle? No. The answer was no.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
had a really
Doing a
bad feeling.
Doing a
Okay.
figure. I'm doing a figure eight.
This is the point of the race where I stop and climb for a little bit. I do
Now I
not
can
want to
circle.
catch up with you guys.
Yeah, before you enter this, you should have your act together. The wind should start coming out of the east here pretty soon.
Have here lift also.
Tell me the good news, Tim.
You won lottery.
That's not good news.
Nope.
Well,
I'm gonna use these snarky. That's a deep subject,
yeah.
and that's about appropriate actually for the situation. Yeah, well, this thermal here is on this ridge right below me, but yeah, I think
Too low. I guess I got to go back here. Figure
Or the
something
next
out.
switch is lower. One next is lower.
your probably your best bet is to go back in that lower ridge and try to catch a thermal on that one again.
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or I'm going to be landing out. Just don't see a way around it. There goes my race.
What am I missing thinking about going to the northeastern side of that mountain instead of the southwestern side like
It
everyone
may be a
else?
good idea.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna head for then.
Who knows? I mean, everybody else is. Well, they have a thermal there, I guess, if you're high enough.
Few.
Yeah, you need to get
I
high
have
enough
a
to
bit
get to
longer,
this one.
but
I have a lot
maybe it's
of
possible.
I have a lot of altitude at this point. But I've just
Trade
been
ya.
sort of hanging out trying to come up with a plan. Yeah, I'm gonna try going on the other side of this and see what happens.
That's a good idea.
I'm literally, I have my XC-Storm map set to shade the slopes by sun angle. Literally all I'm doing is looking for the sun side slopes, the sides of the slopes with sun on them. I'm ignoring the wind at this point.
Did you manage to climb out, Tim?
Nope. I'm going southwest, deviating.
I just gave up and went back to the ridge.
Mike, do you have something?
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Put your wheel
I
out.
see you. I see you.
Oh dear.
You could made it.
Okay, I'm now over the last bit. Holy moly.
You know, Mark, I don't see any clouds going that way.
What
Yeah,
did you
there's
need for
not.
that?
There's not, but I think I might be able to get through the pass on the northeast. Well, no, there's no clouds over here. This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I just noticed. The ridges aren't worth anything. Zelko's getting up there. That's going to be good.
Well, now that I don't have anything else to do, I could do my own mic check. I am at, let's see here, 1,735 meters. Speed 0.
But the good news is you don't have any more sink, though.
No, there's no more sink here unless it's because the ground's wet.
Or frozen. He's not thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Flying. But I guess I'm not thinking hard enough.
Yeah, I'm going to land somewhere in the valley. It's quite narrow.
Well, John, you were saying, how in the heck are we going to do that second leg? You were right.
There's a couple new thermals right there at the literally at the turn point.
What do you guys? What altitude do you need to go over all that stuff you're going over?
2,900.
1 meter. Above ground.
And 1 meter.
They said altitude, not height.
I didn't say AGL, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't even look. I was too paying too much attention to not hitting the ground.
Congrats, John.
Thanks.
Tim, you did not land.
No, I tried to land on a lake. It's usually flat, but this lake wasn't. It's a bumpy lake. Yeah, I wish you all good luck and see you guys hopefully tomorrow.
See you, Tim.
Tim.
Hey,
See you,
Tim.
Tim.
See you tomorrow.
See you
Have a
as
good
well.
evening.
Tim.
You too.
Tim, do you
Bye-bye.
don't fly the CVC tonight?
Tonight?
Yes, I think there is CVC tonight.
Okay.
It's Dutch nationals.
Yeah, I think CVC is Thursdays and Sundays.
Ah, okay, yes, you are right.
Great. Andreas.
Thank you.
Congrats. Very nice. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Bye, Tim.
Yo, bye-bye, Tim.
Everybody have a great afternoon and evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
See,
So long, Mike. So long, Tim.
I have some kind of weird graphical glitch. I see flashing up
User
ahead.
disconnected from your channel.
that's a-
Disconnected.